Hey everybody, it's me, it's Thor. Hope you're doing great. Welcome back. If you're brand new, I appreciate you stopping by. It'd be super cool if you considered subscribing. So I'm about to start a run of shows with Ashley Campbell. It's going to take us all over the UK and Ireland, supporting her new record, Goodnight Nashville. There's a link in the description that'll take you to the tour dates in case you're around and want to see a show. It'd be great if you came out. I just want to kind of show you what I'm bringing on the road with me as far as gear goes. You know, a good old classic, check out my stuff. Start with guitars. My Telecaster. This is a bit of a parts caster. It's a Fender road worn body with a custom shop neck, Lawler pickups. I've had this for a few years, bought it just like this, and it is a dream of a guitar. It has definitely been one of my favorite guitars I've ever had in my life, and it will do basically the entire show. I just love this instrument so much, and so this is what you'll mostly see me with. And then as both, I'm going to call it more of an alternate than a backup, just because, knock on wood, I don't really break strings, and this thing I keep in tip-top shape, so Telly's fine. But as an alternate, and also Ashley's going to be playing this guitar on a few songs, is my Healy Healer. Look at that. This is good light for this guitar right now, huh? Look at that beautiful finish. This is made by Trevor Healy in East Hampton, Massachusetts. Ready for the flame on the neck. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even like figured wood, but come on, that's undeniable. This is a chambered pine body, so it weighs virtually nothing. TV Jones T. Armand pickups, Descendant vibrato. All the good stuff you want out of a really exquisite guitar. So this is going to come along too. And this I keep strung up with flat wound strings. There's a lot of intros where I play this guitar. It's just a beautiful instrument, and it does a different thing than the Telecaster. And so I like having this along with me. There are a few songs where an acoustic instrument is required, so I'll be playing my beautiful Loudon. This is an 025. This little microphone I'm using here does this guitar no justice, but this guitar is amazing. It's got a rosewood back and sides, cedar top. I use a Fishman, is that a Fishman? Yeah, Fishman Rare Earth mic blend. So it's got a magnetic pickup and a condenser mic on the inside. It's the most consistent acoustic pickup I've ever tried. Sounds good no matter what you plug it into. And it's just, it's incredible. I love this guitar so much. Yeah, I just love it so much. I'll do more of a full thorough video about this instrument at some point, but that's not what we're talking about right now. As far as pedals and utility stuff, I'll go reverse order. For the acoustic, I'm running through my very trusty and also apparently very dusty and very used Fishman Platinum Pro EQ as a DI. It's great. I never use the compressor on it. I kind of just set the EQ, everything set to midnight, but it just sounds really good. As a DI out, you know, all the things you want from an acoustic preamp and DI. And then, for the more fun stuff, I suppose, my electric pedal board. So, this is always a work in progress, but this is where I've settled right now. And here we are. So, this is not my favorite, this little thing right here. I'll talk about that in a second. So, into the tuner, into an RC booster, into the way huge STO, which I don't remember what STO stands for, but it's basically like a Nobles, into the Jerry Blaster. This is made by my dear friend Peter Fisher at Collar City Guitars in Troy, New York. And it's based on, I think, I don't remember, is it Alembic? It's whatever the boost that Jerry Garcia had in his guitar. So it's like a full frequency boost, and it's awesome. So just if I need a little extra, then I got that. Into a Lely volume pedal. Strymon El Capistan, the greatest delay pedal of all time. And Strymon Flint. Now this thing, I don't like this, but I like it more than the alternative. I did a gig here in London recently, and you know, I took public transit as you do, and this board was just so heavy with the old power supply I had on it, which, that's no offense to the power supply, not at all. I've had that thing for years, and it is built Ford tough. I could throw that thing out off the top of a skyscraper and it would land and be fine, and that is the True Tone One Spot CS6. I've had that same unit forever, and I love it, but it's heavy. So this thing I have powered up with a mono. I don't remember what model it is. I bought it a while ago. P.S. I don't know if I need to say this, but in case I do, all the stuff I paid for, everything here, I've paid for. So, so this just takes a lot of the weight out. And so this is a sacrifice I have to make, is that it takes up a little bit more space. That's fine though, but it's just so much more lightweight, which for me matters a lot. And then Amplifier, I'll be going through my round sound treble made also in Troy, New York, at a wonderful shop called Love of Fuzz. I'll insert a photograph somewhere here. This has been my favorite amp, and I use it for a bunch of stuff. You've heard of it in a lot of intros. And I've been playing gigs with it I guess I've had it for about 5 years. Just about, yeah, and it's just a beautiful amp. I use D'Addario strings. I'm a D'Addario artist. I still pay for strings, you know, but I just pay with a discount. I use 11s on everything. The Healy gets flat wounds. I haven't gotten out my acoustic strings yet. Dunlop picks. Been using these forever. This is a very well-worn one, so I'll show you this one. The Gator Grip, 1.5 millimeter. Love them. Dunlop 212 slide glass, because, you know, we all need to do this sort of thing now and then. Oh, you can't hear that. This is so quiet right now. It's very early in the morning right now. We've got rehearsal today. I'm going to take you along on the road. I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be filming everything, so I hope you come along for the ride. And that's it. I got to get my day going, but I just wanted to show you all my stuff. And yeah, big thanks to everyone who's become a member. Also a huge thanks to anyone who's picked up some transcriptions from my website or checked out my music on Bandcamp. All those things are extremely helpful to me, and I appreciate it greatly. I'm going to open up some lesson slots if anyone's interested in December and January. So keep an ear out for that. I'll let you know. And, oh yeah, I'm also bringing this, the Duelist, which my good friend Rob, thanks Rob, sent to me. Rob's a good friend, and he sent this along to me because he thought I might get on with it. And I do. And I'm using it as an alternate. Because that's the thing with all this stuff, right? You go on the road, you try stuff out, and maybe it's just not vibing. So it's good to keep alternates around. So I'm going to keep it as an alternate. I don't love it, but I like it enough. Sometimes that's what you just got to go with. Anyway, I hope you're doing great. Take care, everybody.